Hey, so I kind of forgot to record me cooking again. I always forget, but I made a chicken quesadilla, and we're about to talk about some overhated artists and genres and stuff, and yeah, enjoy. So first on my list, I have country. I think the one thing with people hating on country, they're listening to the wrong artists. So they'll listen to like Morgan Wallen, or they'll listen to like Jelly Roll or something, but they won't give artists like Zach Bryan, Noah Khan, like they don't give artists like that a chance. So they don't know what like good country sounds like, if that makes sense. Next on my list I have is Melanie. I feel like we should all saw this coming, but I think number one, she was already hated for Crybaby and stuff, and like the creepy whatever. People didn't really like that. But then she switched to the Portals aesthetic, and then people started hating on her more. And people, I feel like, just, I don't know, it's with her, I feel like there's like more people that hate her, but the amount of people that love her, there's like a lot of love, so it like balances out kinda. Next thing I have on the list, ICP. Like their music is so underrated. People don't give it a chance. It's like horrorcore, and it's just amazing. I need to stop stuttering. It's like horrorcore and stuff like that, and it's underrated. I love them. Love them a lot. Next up on my list, some of you are gonna get mad at this, and I can name a few of you in my head. 100 gecs, overhated. Their experimentation with electropop, punk, stuff like that is really overhated. I love their like production and stuff, and the way they just like put stuff together, kinda like Dumbest Girl Alive. The way they put like punk and electronic elements together, and I just feel like their music is really good. There's just some things that like I see why y'all don't like them.
Hey, you little piss baby.
But like, trust me, they're good. Next up on my list, I have Weezer. This should have been expected. They're overhated. Buddy Holly, Pink Triangle, Pigs, Garage. Just all of their songs, honestly. That's all I had to say about Weezer. This one I'm really gonna lay down because these all, like, emo is overhated. But I think the thing we're most overhating is scene emo, which is this, which is really a really cool aesthetic, style, whatever. Someone actually made fan art for me. Thank you, friend. Someone made fan art for me in scene, whatever. But it's just overhated. Like, people, emo music is good, and people are overhating. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like, I feel like a lot of them don't listen to the music, they just hate on the aesthetic, and then they don't listen to the music, so they just keep hating on the aesthetic without knowing like what music is connected to it. And yeah, next up on the list I have Taylor Swift. Now, she's not overrated, she's overhated, and I think it's because she's so popular, so many people hate her for that, just for being successful and just for like playing her cards right, I guess, with like the Taylor's version stuff and all that. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie per se, but like I do have her vinyls, but I'm not like a Swiftie. All I'm saying is she gets hated on too much, and yeah. TikTok artists just get a lot of hate, like, and let me explain what I mean. I feel like most of the hate for TikTok artists comes from the fact that they get popular so quick, deeming them an industry plant. Which, no, that's just kind of how, like, the algorithm works, I guess. Like, what? People, I can't think of a TikTok artist that I like other stuff from, but people will hear the hits of TikTok artists and then just not listen to their other stuff, not give them a chance, which I feel like really ruins the reputation for them, because some of these artists have really good stuff in their catalog, but you're not looking at it. You're just looking at the one song that went trending. And I feel like we kind of throw one hit wonder around a lot, because there are some artists like Gigi Perez, or I think, yeah, she made Sailor's Song, and then she released this song called Fable, which I actually really like. It's really good. So I think we gotta stop it with the one hit wonders. And yeah. Then also, I kind of get the hate, because there are a lot of artists that make their marketing their whole, like, personality. Like Lil Mabu, his marketing is questionable. It's I mean, it works sometimes. It works kinda. But I feel like, yeah, that he's something. I just want to mention One Direction too. I think it's the fan base. It's the same thing with Taylor Swift. The fan base is really what ruins the reputation, kinda. Like, One Direction's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I have a couple Directioners popping up in my comments and stuff. And I honestly, I didn't like them at first, but I think they're growing on me. I'm becoming a Directioner. But yeah, I think they just get overhated for their popularity, their fan base. I feel like, yeah. And I don't know, man. Yeah. Last on my list I have Eminem. A lot of people love Eminem, but I feel like most of the hate has started from his latest album release of the death of Slim Shady. Now, honestly, there are some cringe-worthy lines in there, like,
You gonna cancel me, yeah? Gen Z me, bro.
that's the one people didn't like. But it's a good concept for, like, hey, my career's ending, so is this character I've carried my whole career, like this persona that I have. And I feel like he executed him retiring in a way that I love. Like, the way he did it with, like, the skits in between. The features on that album were crazy. Like, J.I.D. on there, whoa. On Fuel, whoa. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, I don't know why people hate on that album so much. That's on my, overhated artists, underrated kind of video. I don't know what to call this. If there's any artists, bands, all that stuff I forgot, comment it down below, because I do want to make a part 2 to this at some point, because there are a lot of artists that are overhated and need attention brought to them. I'm probably gonna make another small underrated artist video soon, like song recommendations and stuff. If you haven't checked out the one I already made, go check it out. There's some good songs on there. But yeah, if there's any overhated stuff, then